Hey everybody, Pokemon John here, and welcome to today's video, in which I'm going to talk about why you should not FOMO with Prismatic Evolutions. Let's get into it. Alright everybody, Prismatic Evolutions is a very great set, and I feel that there is a reason for FOMO, but we got to take the time to gather ourselves, gather our thoughts, gather our resources, gather our finances, and just to make sure we are making the best choice available. Prismatic Evolutions, it is seeming like it will be the best set of all time. Again, far argumentative, that's just my cool opinion and what everybody's talking about. But nevertheless, it's a set like any other set, specialty set, but it has a lot of hype behind it. Again, we don't know. Of course, there's going to be many other sets in the future, of course. But as of right now, this is a set that you don't want to miss. But nevertheless, no FOMO. No FOMO. I say that because it will be printed heavily. We're going to get into that as well. But you have from January, aka this month, all the way through September where products will be releasing. And possibly other products maybe in 2026. So I will start off with this. This set is heavily printed. I don't want for distribution. I don't want for Pokemon. Nobody knows unless you work for Pokemon. You're the only ones who know. But I'm speculating and I'm saying that it's everywhere. It's heavily printed, because the demand is high. Pokemon knows that. You see with the Japanese terrestrial festival, there are pictures and videos of thousands of Prismatic Evolution of terrestrial festival Japanese booster boxes. They are everywhere. It's hard because everybody wants it. So that's where, the products seem like it's thinning out. So when you think about it, for example, you could go to a bodega. They normally don't sell Pokemon cards, but argumentatively speaking, they may want a case. It may not be the best product of whatever it is. They just want a case to break down the packs and sell it in their store. Again, a bodega, a corner store for those who live in the city. And imagine all of these stores that don't sell Pokemon product at all. I'm not talking about card stores. I'm not talking about that yet. I'm talking about just general everyday stores. Walmart, not talking about Walmart's, Targets, no. Like some clothing stores, they may have little products of different card games in the front. Dollar stores, convenience stores, local stores that are city specific, and that's a lot of people who wants their hand in on this. So now let's add the LGSs. Stores who don't sell Pokemon at all. They could order this because, again, they may make multiple hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars in their sales or buying from distributors. And for this set, they're like, hey, I want a couple of cases. Yeah, they may be a Magic heavy, Sports heavy, Marvel heavy LGS, but they want a play in Prismatic Evolutions. So therefore, that would thin out the supply and make it seem like it is hard to get because of that, But that doesn't mean that the product is not printed heavily. It is. Now let's add the big box store, the retailers. Targets, Walmarts, Best Buys. Again, local shops I don't know the name of because it's in Milwaukee somewhere or somewhere in Arizona. Where it's like a good regional brand name store. So a lot of these stores and business owners, they want a piece of this. Some people heard about Evolving Skies. They don't know nothing about Pokemon. They don't. But they know about Evolving Skies and the Umbreon because it's heavily talked about. So that'll go a long way, to where these stores, they want a cut. They want a piece of the pie. So again, there's a thinning because of that. So that's why I say don't FOMO. Just do your homework, do your research on a day of release or leading up to it, like tomorrow, for argument's sake. Just start to do your homework for this next 2 weeks. Hopefully you all have your pre-orders in, and keep yourself safe and at peace. No rush, no FOMO. If you don't get the ETBs, okay, no problem. Because you can get it. You may not get it for MSRP or for a cheaper price point, but it is there. And I feel it may come down a little bit. I'm not saying $40 or $50. I don't think that's happening. I hope it does, but it's a popular set, So I just feel that just gotta govern yourselves and don't FOMO. I know some stores are canceling pre-orders because they might have got undercutted, of course, or they could be greedy. It could go any way. It is what it is. But you will get the cards. You will have a great time. You may not break as much as you want to, ripping, opening, whatever, but you will be able to do it. That's why I say govern yourselves, and start to save up. If it's too much that you feel comfortable with spending, okay, cool. Don't worry about this set. There's plenty of other sets that's gonna come out. And I feel part of this FOMO and hype is because of Evolving Skies, obviously. But let me go a little bit deeper into why this set is so hype. I feel because of when Evolving Skies came out, it was a hype set. People know about it even then, no problem, love it. But once it came out, that's during the time of reprints, heavy reprints, right? We have, from COVID, people going back to work and etc. So people felt like, okay, cool, I can sleep, I can relax on Evolving Skies in a way. And then 2022 came along, awesome sets came out throughout the year, and there was a booster box reprint of Evolving Skies later on in that summer of 2022, and I felt a lot of people sold their products. A lot of people ripped their products because there was a reprint or restock, whatever you prefer. And then there was plenty of products that had Evolving Skies in it. Even with celebrations, they put a pack of Evolving Skies in there. With the Evolution boxes, they added a second pack of Evolving Skies. Mini tins had Evolving Skies. Mini boxes had Evolving Skies in it. So I felt during that time, a lot of people was like, you know what, I'm gonna rip it. It's available. And then we had 2023 come around, right? A new era, and Crown Zenith. So people were still, in my opinion, with that reprint window in their head. Reprint. Hey, they could do a reprint. Because 2020, 2021, 2022, there were a lot of reprints because of COVID. It took it a while, but it did come. So let me fast forward. Now we're at this state where people from 2023 was like, okay, wait, we're not getting more Evolving Skies? Wait, what? And it's a little scarce. More scarce. Very scarce. Prices started to slowly go up. And 2024, wait, what? You can't find it. It's not that bad, but it's getting harder. And now we're here in 2025. It's like, good luck finding it. but it was printed. Evolving Skies was hard to get, the booster boxes definitely, but the packs were still available. So that's what I say, like, that's where I feel people are making sure, hey, let me get in for Prismatic, because I learned my lesson from Evolving Skies and over time. And a lot of people got in the hobby like myself. I got in this January 2022. And Scarlet and Violet was my first time being in the Pokemon hobby, besides base set, back in the 90s. But this is my first time as an adult being in the hobby where I'm getting in at the ground level of a new set. So a lot of people were looking for, what's the next Evolving Skies? What's the next team up? Because it's my time now. It's my time now. And here it is, Prismatic Evolutions. So that's where the FOMO mindset is coming from, and that's where I say, hey, take yourself and guide yourself accordingly. Excuse me, because it is going to be available. And let me add, and people also learned with 151 as well, where we was like, hey, new era, Scarlet and Violet, and this is a pretty cool set. They're gonna reprint, which they did, but the demand was so high because of so many additional people, and that set brought in a whole lot of new people as well. So yeah, at first it was available, no crazy no crazy boxes for 151. Everything was pretty, normal, not bad. You could find products, prices came down, it was good. Even throughout 2024. So people learned from Evolving Skies, COVID, new era, first time being in a new Pokemon era. Yeah, I said that. And now we're here where this is, again, all of that stuff is like the storm that causes this FOMO, this rush to get Prismatic Evolutions. And as I made videos before with 151, Prismatic Evolutions, you got all of these cards, all the evolutions in one set. Evolving Skies doesn't have that. Prismatic Evolutions do. Just like 151 has all of the Kanto Pokemon only. That's it. No other set has all Kanto Pokemon. Base set, Jungle, Fossil, they had divided the cards of the 151 Pokemon. So here, Prismatic Evolutions, we have all of the evolutions in one set, along with other cool Pokemon in there as well. The keyword, or keywords, key theme, whatever. All of the evolutions are in this one set. So now from the top of this video, as I mentioned, you have this storm of new people in the era. People learn from Evolving Skies. People, it's their first time with a new Pokemon era, Scarlet and Violet. People learn from 151. People have been saving up for this set. Some people didn't like Scarlet and Violet in 2023. Some people didn't like Scarlet and Violet 2024. Me personally, I bought a couple of sets, but I sold them because I was looking forward to Trust World Festival / Prismatic Evolutions and Team Rocket and 151. All the other sets, they're not bad, but for me, these hit home to me. I love the 151, obviously. I'm a 90s baby. And that's where I feel it was a safer play for me to make by getting 151, saving up and waiting for Prismatic, saving up and waiting for Team Glory, Team Rocket. So as I get ready to conclude this video, no FOMO, take life one day at a time. Just know you love, God loves you, and product will be available. But you gotta do your homework, do your research, and just be ready. So have your cash saved up. And oh yeah, before I close as well, and people are kind of worried about why people are buying into this set. Again, people save their money for this set. Some people, they will save up a certain amount that they're comfortable with. Some people may have $4,000 or $5,000 saved up for a home run set. So 120, 130, they're like, okay, cool, whatever. Because of the long-term gain, the hype, the set, the cards, a new Umbreon, that right there, even if it wasn't an evolution set, a new Umbreon with the moon or sun, whatever, behind it, that automatically would have made the set be hype. Because it would go along with people's sets of Umbreon VMAX, Umbreon V, Umbreon from Neo Revelation, Umbreon from Skyridge. So it's just one of those cards that goes along with that set. The Umbreon from Pop 5. So that's all I got to say. Thank you so much for watching this video. Take life one day at a time. Just know you love and God loves you. Pokemon John out. Bye.